Graph negative 3y plus 6x equals 12. There's standard, well, this isn't really standard form because a is negative. But let's pretend this is what you're given. If you were asked to graph this, there's one relationship that you can learn really quickly that you can change standard form to slope-intercept very quickly, because every time, hold on, that is standard form. Let's change it around so we have x first, okay? So we have a positive, that's good. A is always in front of x, not in front of y. Okay. Anytime you need to isolate y, and it's in standard form, you're going to do the same two steps every time. You're going to move the x to the other side, so you're going to be subtracting it, which changes the sign of whatever's in front of it, and then you're dividing by whatever's in front of y, every time. You agree? Think about it. No matter what numbers I had here, I'd have to subtract this x term and divide by what's in front of y, right? Yeah. So the shortcut is, any slope in standard form is the opposite of a over b. Because when you bring the a to the other side, it changes sign. And you divide by whatever's in front of y. B is c over b. Because you have to divide everything by what's in front of y. This is a shortcut. If you can get that relationship early, it's a real big help. But if you have to actually do the steps, you can do the steps. Subtract 6x, subtract 6x. So we have negative 3y equals negative 6x plus 12. We've subtracted 6x from both sides. I'm not doing the shortcut. Yeah, I'm showing you right now. And what's the next step to get y by itself? Divide everything by negative 3.
No, but how do you plug in?
So then y equals negative divided by negative. Here it is.
Positive.
What's that going to be? Positive 2x minus 4.
And then you go y equals mx plus 4.
If we did the shortcut here, a equals negative 3, b equals 6, c equals 12. If we did the shortcut, I'm going to circle in green so you can see it.
I thought a was always with x.
A is with x.
But then you just labeled it a.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Woo! It's this one that I wanted to label. This is A, B, C. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we don't want to leave that on there. All right. So if that's the case, the opposite of 6 is negative 6 divided by negative 3 is 2. Slope is 2, and that's what we ended up with. The constant 12 divided by negative 3 is negative 4, and that's what we ended up with. So this, what's highlighted in green here is a shortcut that will speed you up.
Oh, that's a lot.
If you can understand this, the same step every time. This will always change sign, and it'll be over whatever's in front of y.
Just do like the regular.
You can just rearrange it the regular way. I'm just trying to get some people up a little bit. So you understand how we rearranged it, that we get y by itself, right?
Yeah.
So here we are, we have slope of 2, starts negative 4, so 4 below the y-axis. Let's see if we can get this up real quick. And so you will have to graph a linear equation.
But see, on this one, okay, so when you did b equals c over b, which is 12 over, oh, it's negative 3, okay. So that was because it came out
Yeah.
of 4.
Right.
Okay.
You'll have another system of equations, which is the same thing. You have to determine, what the slope is and what your starting point is. Here's your hint. Slopes are rates of change. If it is a rate, it has the word per, or for each. Any slope you can use the word per with. A slope for a car payment is how much per month you pay. It's how much per month that you pay for your cell phone. That's the rate of change for the amount of money you spend. So when you're looking at a word problem, you want to look at where the PER, per, is, because that's going to be your clue that the slope has to do with that. Now if it says, so-and-so gets paid so much per hour plus $20 whether they work or not, $20 per day. So that $20 is that's your starting point. That's even if you didn't work at all, you get paid that. So you have to be able to differentiate those two. All right, so now, it's just gonna, yes, okay. Here we go. So really quick with the graph.
Do you want to move the camera over to the smart board?
Yeah, yes, please.
But I like pause.
Okay. So here we have a y-intercept of -4. I'm using every line, the red and the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's where it crosses the y-axis. That is my beginning point. We're graphing y equals 2x minus 4. That's where we graph it. This is a point. Here we go.
Smiley.
There, from there, we have a slope of 2, which is 2 over 1.
Rise 2 over 1.
So rise 2, on 2, run 1. Rise 2, run 1, rise 2, run 1. Make sure you have enough points so when you put your ruler down on the paper, it doesn't become way off by the end. So you want to make sure. And then we connect it. And with this, we have to do a little bit of adjustment with this. With your ruler, line it up before you draw your line. There it is. Yay! If it were a system of equations, if you had a system, you'd add the other line and see where they cross.
Then the answer would be where they go.
Yes.
How do you